everybody. Thanks for tuning in to this week's segment of the show. I have finally gotten my voice back from the draining of my sinuses. I actually had the sinusitis this time, and I haven't had that in probably 4 years. But anyway, it was horrible not being able to talk, because when you need to cuss somebody out or tell somebody something, is the time that you can't talk or your voice is going in and out. And it's still a little crackly. So let me just explain that to you before we even get started. So if you hear it fluctuating, that's why. So this is going to be really, really quick. It's just going to be an update on the last 2 weeks of fasting, simply because I had the sinusitis, and I had to do soup or with the medications that I was taking, which was over the counter, because I do not like taking medication at all, but this wasn't going anywhere. So I went and got some over the counter meds, and I had to eat some soup or eat something before taking the medication, or I would be sick. So I did break the intermittent fasting, because in the morning, because I was taking the meds like 3 times a day, sometimes just two, because as I stated, I do not like taking medication. Before I go any further, my friend Vanessa Smith, she just wanted me to say her name, and she sponsored me these glasses. They are Coach, and they are brownish. They are beautiful. I love the inside of them. Let me see, where is the camera? Yeah, I love the inside of them. They're really cute. But anyway, I'm going to put them on for a minute, and then I'll be taking them back off. But these are the Coach glasses. Thank you so much for the glasses, Miss Smith. She didn't even want her picture put up. But if you would like to be a sponsor of the show and have your picture and your business or your name on the show in the credits, just let me know. Hit me up on the email address that will be at the bottom, and you can greatly be appreciated for the sponsorship. I had stopped doing them because I had gotten really out of these shows. But let me hurry up, because I wanted this to be quick. Okay, well, anyway, for the last 2 weeks, I have broken the intermittent fasting. I'm going to start back Monday. I think it's the 3rd. I'll start back on the 3rd. I did, before that, do my meatless days. I did get in 4 meatless days. I did like a chicken pot pie, which was 2 of those days, but it didn't have chicken. Well, let's say chickenless pot pie, because it was a chickpea pot pie. The chickpeas took the place of the meat, which was the protein, and it was really, 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 really good. And then I had a vegetable homemade soup, and instead of putting the ground turkey or the ground chicken in goulash, I just ate the vegetables, and I also put chickpeas in that as well. Now, this month, I'm also going to be I'm going to keep my meatless days at least once a week. I want to get up to 3 times a week, but at least once a week until I get on a regular system. I want to keep the meatless days. So I'm gonna implement some lentils. What else? Chickpeas, lentil, beans. Things that I don't even think that they say is good for us to eat. But I have to have something thicker. I believe I have to have something thicker. I might not have to, but I will try it. And I do want to get down to just bone broth and just broth on those days. I did not, transparency. Oh my God, I cannot even talk today. I did not get to do either of the 24-hour just water or liquid fast, and I do want to implement those in June, at least once a week, just 24 hours, nothing but maybe lemon water, lime water, or just water, cucumber water, or whatever kind of water. And if I need uh something, it would be like carrot juice, or I'll even do the protein drinks, just to keep it liquid. But I will see. But I do know that I can go 24 hours without water, because I've gone 23. When I say without water, without food, because I've gone 23, no problem. But I wasn't even trying. So long as I'm busy, I noticed that I don't have to do that. But then again, y'all remember, a lot of my weight is stress, is menopause, and something else that I need to go and get taken care of. And I will keep you guys updated on that. I'm gonna try not to share so much of my personal life on here, but I do want to be transparent as much as I can. So that's how my last 2 weeks have gone. Thank God that sinus stuff is leaving, because that was horrible. Allergies, I can deal with the sneezing and all of that, and I'll take a quick Benadryl and that'll knock me out, and then it normally knocks that out. But this time it just wouldn't go away. So what I would say, or to anybody, is I've also been doing a little bit more research on the intermittent fasting, or just on fasting period, to mix things up. Don't keep it the same forever. So like if I'm intermittent fasting 5 days, then 2 days I do regular, or I change it up in some form. Don't just let your body get used to that one thing. And I don't know if anybody else remembers, but do y'all remember back in the day? To me, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when you would eat one meal a day, because that's what I was doing, because I was so busy, I couldn't get rid of this big old belly then. Well, it wasn't this big, but I couldn't get rid of the belly then. And they were telling me it's because your body stores fat when you're stores up the fat, like you're going into starvation mode, so it's holding on to it, and you're not going to lose weight because you're only eating one time a day. Some people say eat 5 to 6 times a day, 3 meals and 2 small snacks. I don't really have to have any snacks, and if I do, it'll be some nuts. And I love the blueberries and the blackberries, and I'm getting used to the raspberries. But strawberries, I don't know if I have a leaky gut, but strawberries, eating them raw, I never can. I have to add some salt with them, or I'm throwing up. Just being transparent. So I don't know why that is. And here lately, even my avocados, if I put the Tajin on them, or however you say it, Tajin, if I put, it's right here, if I put this on it, I'm throwing up. So I'm like, oh my God. But I love avocado toast, or just smushed avocado, and I just try to put a little tomatoes in it, and some green onions, sometimes jalapeno peppers, and salt and pepper to season it up, and just eat it like that, because I am trying to get away from breads as well. But I would do the avocado toast, toast the, and then I have the I don't know if I really like the keto bread, but I also have Ezekiel bread. All these breads are expensive. And what other breads? Seeded breads and sprouted breads, because I love flax seeds and hemp seeds, and I don't even know if that's good for me. And I think I think I mentioned this in the earlier show, that I need to be eating for my blood type, and then I gotta go find my blood type, because I don't even remember what my blood type is. But anyway, I'm gonna get back started on it again. I have not picked up anyway. How I know is because the way my underwear and the way my clothes fit. So nothing is getting back tighter. They're still looser. And I want to thank my friend again for these glasses. And I'll be back next week with another update. I am going to be doing different things on this channel, besides just talking about, well, I'm about to get my interviews back. That's what this channel was really supposed to be about, is me interviewing people. So I'm about to start that, and I was supposed to be starting it. I have about 8 in the can that I can just get started with, but I need to get my Queens from 2020 two. And then I'll get the queens from 2023. And then I'm working on my queens for 2024, which I have not chosen yet. So, and I think I added kings in 2023. So I'm going to be trying to get all these people together. And with my schedule, it's kind of hard because I can only do them on Saturdays, period, now. Just Saturdays. Unless we're doing them via a Zoom or a StreamYard, whenever I figure out what platform I'm going to use. Then I can do them in the evenings, because I have so much to do at my own house in the evening times that I'm not trying to go out. So if I can implement them like that, I will. But I do think I'm going to have to start the other channels because I am missing my hot conversations. And that's what I love. I love to talk, but they're not going to be hot as in messy, which I do know entertainment is what gets you paid and what gets you sold. But they're going to be hot topics as in things that we need to talk about and that people don't want to talk about. And they're going to spark some hot conversations because everybody is going to be giving their opinions, or I'm going to be giving my thoughts on different things. And I've always thought differently. I won't say always. I have the majority of my life thought differently than anybody else. And I've also treated people differently than everybody else. I give people the opportunity to be a liar or to do something wrong. I don't just take what somebody else say and go on their judgment and say, hey, I'm not going to deal with them because my friend don't deal with you. That might be bad, but I want to see for myself, because just because someone treated you bad does not mean that they're going to treat me bad. I don't know what y'all's interaction was. I don't know what caused that or any of that. And that person might have grown and elevated in life now. Or y'all chemistry just might not have worked. There are more than one reason for people to not, sometimes there are more than one reason for people not to get along and like each other. But I think we as a race need to learn how to, even though we don't get along with people, still be able to commune and make money together and not have to miss out on opportunities because, oh, I don't like that person. Oh, I cannot be in the same room with them. And listen, I used to be that person as well, because when I get to that level with you, I'm totally done and I really don't want to be around you at all. But I will be around you and be cordial to you if there's money to be made or if we're in a public environment. But don't touch me. I don't want anybody's energy on me that I don't like. So don't come trying to hug me. Don't be fake with me. Just be cordial. Hello, goodbye. You know that. And if we need to sit down at the table and make plans to make some stuff happen, I can do that. But please don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. I don't want any of that around me. And I will pull away. So, and that's one thing that I've been told, is that my facial expressions just don't lie. And sometimes, y'all, I will say this. I think my mind goes 1,000 miles a minute. Probably more than that. And I'm just talking, but I'm serious. So I'm thinking about stuff. So I could be looking at you. We can even be in conversation. And my whole demeanor changes because of what I just thought about. Or it could be something I need to do, or something that, oh, I was like, oh my God. So people take me as, instead of asking me, if you think you have a problem with me, just ask me. Because several people have told me things years later that wasn't even the way it was. And I was like, dang, you've been mad at me all this time for that? And it wasn't even that? And it was crazy. So people, try not to assume things about people. Ask questions to the person that you have an issue with. Because asking other people, you don't know if they like that person, and if they don't want y'all to be friends so they can tell you what they think might not even be what they think. So just go to the person that you're having an art with. And even sometimes they don't tell you the truth. Yeah, I say this all the time. You will never, 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 never know. I don't care. A person can love bum on you, da 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 da. Your kids, your family, anybody can tell you things. A lot of people do not like confrontation. A lot of people do not want to be alone. A lot of people like to be in the group, so they will say whatever to stay in the group. They won't tell you the truth. And then who says what the truth is? Because just because you think something is the truth does not mean that it's the truth for that person. Let me see if I can give you an example, and then I'm gonna let this go. But this is the stuff that I want to talk about. And I'm never telling anybody what to do. Do what's best for you. But I will throw out suggestions, and if it works for you, fine. And if it doesn't, fine. And I know I'm going to say some stuff that some people aren't going to like, and I get that as well. That's the whole thing about being in the public media space. And I've been in that for over 25 years, so I'm used to it. But let me see if I can think of something really, really quick, and then we're going to go. Dang, that quick, I even forgot what I said. Okay. If I think that this, because in our mind, we have an idea of what we think the truth is, but the truth for me may not be the truth for you. So say I say this lady is beautiful. I really believe that she's beautiful. Honestly, I believe everybody is beautiful in their own way. I don't mean just physically beautiful, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So just because I say that, somebody might say, girl, now you know that girl is not beautiful. She's not beautiful to you, but she is beautiful to me. So it's stuff like that. Or if you're in a conversation with somebody and they think that you shouldn't chastise your children. That's their mentality. But I say that this is just an example. This is not what I think. And I say that spare the rod, spoil the child. So they believe that just because I say spare the rod, spoil the child, that what they say is right and I should do what they say. Now, I don't believe in beating anybody's children, and really, I think a lot of that, and those are the kind of conversations that I want to talk about, because of the way that we were raised. Although I didn't have that part, but I do know some people did, and everybody seems to think that slavery is so far beyond us, but it's really not. When it comes to our parents and our parents' parents. And when I say my parents, I really mean my parents' parents, because they raised them. And my parent anyway, and most of the parents in my mom's age group wanted us to have more than what they had. And their parents taught them certain things because of the fear that they were brought up from their parents. Because believe it or not, a lot of this stuff is even still happening today. Not like that, but just different things is happening today when you're still saying the first this, or you're seeing all the police brutality with people, and our crime and stuff that's going on with us, and things that people used to stay in this house, what goes in this house stay in this house. No, all of these things are crushing down on us now, and we're not knowing how to voice our opinion. It's going to be that kind of stuff that we're going to talk about, but it will be on a whole total different channel. This channel will be for the interviews, and it will be for some grief moments, and it might need to be its own channel. And my fasting, my update on my fasting and my exercising, because I am, ready to get all this weight off, but I know it won't all come off until I go and see a doctor and get some things taken care of. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of June. Today is June the 1st, as you can see on my date up there. So it's the 1st of the month. We have another day and another chance to get some things right. Honestly, let me be transparent again. Everything that I said that I was going to do for 2024, I've not done but maybe 2 of those things. So I have a lot that I need to buckle down and complete, and I am. And that is taken away from my life. Yeah, also, well, I'll talk about that on my next video. But something drastic happened to me this week as well. But anyway, y'all, have a good rest of your day. Bye.